Facebook ad strategy with ChatGPT or AI. Now in this video, we're going to be covering all the different components that make up our strategy, from the market research, ideal customer, audiences, the ads themselves, sales pages, lead magnets. There are a whole range of different things to it. Now I've done a couple of different videos on the outcomes and the proof of using ChatGPT. Obviously it can help you with fight ad fatigue, so lower ad costs, deal with any kind of rising CPLs or CPAs, and it can obviously help you save a lot of time with your workflows. Now it will not replace any copy. You'll still need to tweak and refine it. So that is the biggest mistake when it comes to ChatGPT, is not optimizing the actual prompt to get an optimized output, an optimized outcome, and also then not editing that to kind of add more, change a little bit, twist it into your own brand or voice. So it does still save a lot of time. If you're new here, please subscribe and hit that bell button to get instant notifications on new videos just like this one. Let's have a look at the roadmap. This is the workshop that I put together, and what it covers, we look at GIGO, garbage in, garbage out. Now this whole phase 1 here at the bottom, steps 1 to 3, we cover prompt engineering and chaining. Now we also cover pre-framing as well. Now if we have a look at ChatGPT, each different chat itself is a machine learning window or project. So whatever you start from at the top, it's going to constantly evolve and train the model more on what kind of outcome you wish to achieve. So think about, it might take you a couple of different attempts. Your prompts might not be hitting the mark with the different outputs because there are a range of different things. There is expectations, what you want, being clear and concise, not giving too much extra info than what is required, while also giving it enough to understand what you actually need. And as you progress, it learns and it enhances. So you do need to go through that process of optimization. Now, if we go back to the roadmap, we do cover prompt engineering, chaining, and pre-framing. So pre-framing just means you can also, at the start of the chat, give it your audience, give it your offer, your product, your solution, the problems you're trying to solve. Give it some context so that then you can progress, and it just has that little bit of pre-framing already going on. It knows quite a bit of information as to give it some context, to give it some background. Okay, market research. You can use ChatGPT for deep market research. What is the market hearing? What is the market saying? And what is the market doing? Okay, really important stuff. And if I was to, over here, we're going to list this out. So with the market, we have, I'm actually going to change this to extra large. I'm going to make it orange, and then we're going to add a new text. With the market, we're going to have a look at what is the market hearing, saying, what is the market doing, and what is the market thinking. Okay, all really important stuff. That is just some of the market research that we can use ChatGPT to do. Now, the persona itself, we can look at psychographics, demographics, buying behaviors. So if I was to copy this, the persona is the ideal customer, and this could be the different segments. So if you think about your market, there could be different segments within that market. Think about, for example, in the Facebook ad world, you've got people that want to do it themselves, people that want you to do it for them. There's different segments, and then within that, there's different niches, different categories. You've got solar, you've got dental, you've got real estate, a whole range of different industries within that sub niche. Okay, and if we have a look at the customer, we could look at the behaviors, the demographics, the psychographics, the behaviors, demographics, psychographics, like aspirations and interests, and a whole range of different things, their interests, their pain points, because each persona has a different pain point. Okay. Here we can further expand on this as well. The market we can further expand on. What are the problems out there? What are the competing solutions? When you think about level of sophistication and level of awareness, all comes from Breakthrough Advertising by Eugene Schwartz. So it normally sits right here on my bookshelf. But there is so much we can do with ChatGPT. Endless ideas. We can constantly tap into different things. Okay, so we got audiences. So we could, grab this out again. We could look at audiences. What are the different audiences that our persona, where they hang out? Who do they follow? So it could be actors and actresses, right? It could be, influencers or coaches. Okay, so we've got influencers. We have and coaches, or coaches. Different software they use. We can look at books, movies. Not that that's a big one, but it depends if you're in B2B or B2C. There are a whole different the different service, and you can use ChatGPT to give you a whole list of the services on Facebook when it comes to whatever your market is. And that is important because what it does is it knows all the different services on there that's around your niche. Now, it's not going to list them all, but it's going to list quite a few. Gives you a few ideas. Now, the problem with that is some of those probably won't be listed at the ad set level, but it still gives you an idea. Maybe 2 of them are. You just run it a couple of different times and get another couple more. It really doesn't matter if you cannot connect to the API and get real live data. This is for brainstorming, for helping us come up with our strategy. Okay, so here we are looking at, I just want to add these in, but we could have done one for step 1 as well. You get the idea. There is a lot more that we cover in the workshop. Lead magnets. We can use ChatGPT to give us ideas for our lead magnets. We can also get it to help us create our lead magnets. You will have to split it up into multiple different prompts to achieve this, but it can easily be done. So what kind of lead magnets what type of lead magnets can we come up with? Okay, we can come up with quiz topics. We can come up with the answers or the responses. And with that can also help you with your market research, with new product ideas, Very, very cool stuff. You can also segment your traffic into different buckets depending on different offers that you might have on the back end, depending on what bucket they fall in. You know, we could look at guides with ChatGPT, obviously ebooks. We could look at video training topics, outlines, and then like subtopics as well. Obviously, if you're teaching like a framework or a process, if you think about this is my particular framework or process, leading people from being able to create their own prompts at the start here, or use my proven prompts and go through each of these different steps to create an ad strategy that is endless and has endless assets, because you can just fire the prompt again and get more information. You can tweak it and refine it. You can go back and go, okay, this was a great idea. I want to continue through from this particular marketing angle. Okay, so there's marketing angles and whatnot as well. Webinars. Now, I'm just going to stop here. You could keep going with this. Okay, so we have lead magnets. What else do we look at? Well, we could, in step 6, go into like your paid products. And this could be courses, services. It could give you ideas on that. It can give you ideas on your digital products. Mainly it helps you with ideas. With the courses though, you can come up with an outline and topics, subtopics, for example. Okay. Now I could go on for each of these other ones here. So we've got sales page, headlines, sub-headlines, bullet points, call to actions, the actual main copy itself. You kind of need a bit of a framework though, and we do cover that in the workshop series, the actual framework, and I use hook value offer. You can use hook story offer. And there are a couple there that you can use. With the ads, there's the headlines, the copy, the description, the creatives. Now, while ChatGPT cannot do the creatives, it can give you ideas for images and videos that you can use, and then you can create those. Now, in the workshop, we look at using Midjourney, and I forgot the other one that we were looking at. It's like art something or other. But you can use those different tools to help you. Now, we also cover in the workshop how to use ChatGPT to give you the prompt for Midjourney if you want as well. That is pretty cool. Okay, so we've covered quite a bit here on there is a lot that we need for a Facebook ad strategy. We need to know the market. We need to know the persona, the ideal customer, the behaviors, the demographics, psychographics, interests, pain points. Obviously, with the market, we need to know the problems, the different solutions out there, indirect solutions versus direct. So when we think about that, it needs to be, okay, what am I direct? What's the same type of product my competitors are selling? Or broader, which is indirect, as to like what other competing solutions are out there that not directly solve the problem, but still kind of align. That is pretty important as well. Really good to know that. Audiences, we can have a look at this. Lead magnets, very important, very helpful, especially in getting out more lead magnets, because if you think about a lead magnet, say you've only got one, well, and it's converting at 40 to 60% like some of mine do, then what you could do is have another lead magnet. Maybe that's picking up the residual traffic that the first lead magnet is not. Maybe a second or a third one might convert better on the back end into an actual sale. So it's a great way to get more lead magnets out there, get different types of lead magnets out there, because some people might not be like reading a blog post or an article or signing up for an ebook. Some people might prefer video training or a quiz. There are a whole range of different things there. So it's good to have some diversity and not have all your eggs in one basket. So you can use ChatGPT and AI to help come up with new topics, new ideas for lead magnets, and also create them. Paid products. Okay, so this is just some of what we cover in the ChatGPT for Advertisers workshop. I give you 100 proven prompts. I give you some templates. We cover a range of different things, but we go through this exact process here. If you want to find out more about the workshop and to get access, click the link below this video. Please, if you like this video, click that like button. It's free. Hit that subscribe button, also free, and the bell button to get instant notifications on new videos just like this one. Now, if you want to get access to the workshop, just click the link in the description below this video. You can find out more information and find out how you can save up to 50% on joining today.